Good morning, it's Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to another daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, EOS, Ethereum and Ripple's XRP. It is Saturday the 27th of June. Jumping straight in, let's have a look at Bitcoin against the dollar. We've got the daily candlesticks and the MACD. Bearish start to fall through the pivot. Going to need to move through the pivot at 91.75. Support a run at this first major resistance level sitting at 9,300. Continue to see 9,500 as a key level for Bitcoin and the broader market. Breakthrough there, and then we're going to need to see a run at 9,900 to support that near-term bullish trend formed back in mid-March. We've got this key resistance level sitting here at 10,398 that continues to be an issue for Bitcoin. Breakout through there is going to be needed to avoid this continuation of this pullback that we're seeing at present. So a fall through the day's first major support level, 90.51, would bring the 23.6% fib at 8,900. And then we've got this key support level sitting here at sub 8.7s. Fall through there and we're going to see a reversal of this near-term bullish trend. Looking at the MACD, seeing the histogram widen here, pointing to a possible bearish trend on the day. So avoiding the first major support level and the 23.6% fib are key on the day. Fall through those and we could see a heavy loss. Moving across to EOS against the dollar and the hourly candlestick. Slightly bearish start to the day here. Going to need to see EOS avoid a fall through this pivot at 46.35 to support a run at this first major resistance level sitting at 53.82. Yesterday's high at 51.78 will be a resistance barrier on the day, so we're going to need to see support from the broader market to see a breakout through there and through to 53 levels. Fall through the pivot, going to see this first major support level at 40.93 come into play. That's a key level here. We're approaching a key support level sitting at 4s. So yeah, avoiding the first major support level on the day will be key. Barring an extended sell-off, we should see EOS avoid the second major support level sitting at 33.46. We'd expect 240s to continue to provide support. Looking at the daily candlestick for EOS and the MACD, we're seeing this bearish trend reflected in the MACD here. So avoiding a fall through the pivot should prevent a further widening of the histogram. So a break through the first major resistance level should deliver a bullish move on the day, particularly following yesterday's recovery. So avoiding the pivot should see a bullish crossover on the MACD to support upward momentum on the day. Again, we're sitting at key support level here at 240. Fall through there and we're going to see this 225 level come into play, which would be a reversal of this near-term bullish trend. Moving across to Ethereum against the dollar, it's been a bearish start to the day. So going to see Ethereum break through the pivot at 230 to support a run at the first major resistance level sitting at 232.69. Barring extended rally on the day, first major resistance level should pin Ethereum back from Friday's high, which is 233.25. Extended rally, we could see 240s come into play, but it's going to need to be a spectacular day for the broader market. Failure to break through the pivot, we're going to see this first major support level at 226.74 come into play. Downside should be limited with the second major support level at 224 on the day. Moving across to the daily candlestick and the MACD for Ethereum. Looking at the MACD, histograms widening, pointing to a bearish trend on the day. So avoiding sub 225s will be key for Ethereum. A fall through 225s would bring sub 200s into play and this key support level at 176. Though we expect that to happen a little bit further down the road this week. Break through the pivot would reverse and support a crossover to give Ethereum a run through the first major resistance level to bring 240s back into play. Some way off from the key resistance level sitting at 253 and the 23.6% fib at 257 that Ethereum's going to need to break through to maintain the near-term bullish trend. Looking at the MACD and the current trend, it's looking a bit bearish. Moving across to Ripple's XRP against the dollar and the hourly candlestick. Bit of a bearish start today after yesterday's trend bucking day. Going to need to see Ripple break back through the pivot at 1830 to support a run at this first major resistance level sitting at 1868. Again, we're going to need to see support from the broader market to give Ripple's XRP a run at Friday's high that was at 18677. Failure to break back through the pivot, going to see this first major support level sitting at 1786 come into play. That's also a key support level that we'll come back to on the daily candlesticks. Barring extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should avoid the second major support level sitting at 1745. We've got a key support level sitting at 1750. Moving across to the daily candlestick for Ripple's XRP and the MACD. Yeah, we're going to need to see Ripple's XRP avoid sub-18s and that first key support level sitting at 1786 to avoid a pullback through 1750. A fall through 1750 and we've got a bullish trend reversal. MACD histogram suggesting we could see a possible bullish trend crossover that would support a break through the pivot to give a run at that first major resistance level of the day at 1868. Long way off from the first key resistance level sitting at 2130. On the day, a breakthrough to back through to 1900s would bring the second major resistance level at 1909 into play, which would likely cap any upside.